I'm Valentina Wilson. In your community, the Beaufort Lions Club is giving children the gift of better eyesight. The organization's president, Nan Bejan, is here with me today, along with Jean Getz, who is the district chairperson for this wonderful program. Before we tell you more about that, we're going to talk about the Lions Club and its mission. So, Nan, tell me about that. What do you do? What are you about? What's your purpose?
Well, the Lions Club motto is "We serve." And in the Beaufort Lions Club, we truly believe in serving the members of our community, the needs of our community. And one of those ways is focusing on health and well-being. And so we chose the KidSight USA Vision Screening Program as a program that we wanted to get involved in order to test the vision of the children of our community.
Which is a very worthwhile program. When it comes to other things that you do, tell us about that. What is the Lions Club known for?
So, and the motto of the Beaufort Lions Club is "Kindness Matters." And so we through several fundraising efforts, we are able to donate money to local organizations in our community that also serve our community. Women's shelters, food distribution groups like Hope Mission, Martha's Mission. We also give to organizations. There is a Owls wildlife shelter in Carteret County that takes in injured animals and rehabilitates them, and we give to that. And we, it's just, we focus on the needs of our community, and then we decide where we would like our fundraising efforts to go to, but it's
many fundraisers and many programs. Jean, how long have you been a member of the Lions Club, and what inspires you?
Oh, I've been a member for 8 years, and I'm inspired by actually all of the things that Lions do globally. We get involved in diabetes, hunger, vision, environment, childhood cancer, many of these things that are really important.
And speaking of important, vision screenings.
Yes.
So, Jean, you're a district chairperson. How does the program work? And first of all, what's the name?
The name is KidSight USA Screening Program for North Carolina Lions. And we actually go to schools. Our clubs will get a reservation at a school and come into the school and do the screening. The other day we did 522 kids in 2.5 hours. So,
that's a lot.
So it's a lot of kids, and we do a lot of good around the states. Now there's 2 programs. One of them is that a lot of our clubs have purchased their own cameras, but we also have a program where the state has funded 6 vehicles actually, and each vehicle has 3 cameras on it. So when a club calls in to reserve a vehicle, we will come to that school and screen kids.
And you mentioned the device. It's right here on the table. Which one of you wants to show me how it works?
I think Nan.
Okay.
All right, Nan.
So basically, the child comes into the screening and they sit approximately 3 feet from the camera. And the happy face kind of alleviates any kind of nervousness, and you just say to the child, just focus on the nose of the happy face, and that is where the lens of the camera is. Mm-hmm. And basically what I'm getting on the screen here is just a picture of the child's eyes, and specifically it focuses on the pupils. And then once it's lined up and I can see that it's everything is green, mm-hmm. the result will focus right here. And there's only 2 results: pass, meaning that the camera did not detect the measurements that the camera received did not detect any potential issues. If it is a refer, then the measurements maybe were off that could indicate a potential issue. And at that point, we say it's a referral. We print out the diagnostics from the camera, and so that this form can be taken to an eye care professional for further
follow-up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Jean, what is the idea here? We are potentially screening for, hey, someone might need glasses, someone might have an issue like glaucoma. What are you in particular looking for?
That's one of our functions, but the main function is to catch kids between the ages of 6 months to 6 years to catch risk factors for developing amblyopia. So if they have myopia or hyperopia or some other thing going on, it could develop into that disease. Now, that disease is not correctable after 7 years old. So we really want to get in and catch those young kids. But that being said, we also go up to 12 years old, or 12th grade, and the value there is a lot of kids have been sitting around getting lower grades because they can't see. So we give them an eye screening, they get diagnosed with, not diagnosed, but we have the screening, and then we send them to a doctor, and they hopefully get glasses and get it fixed.
And of the hundreds that you've screened so far, have any come back with a red flag?
Well, we've, since December, when the Beaufort Lions Club started screening, we've screened approximately 1,300 students. Now, the nurses in the Carteret County Public Schools, they do the follow-up. But I can say that our referral rate for our screenings has been about 10%. And usually that falls in line. Usually you'll see a 10 to 15% referral rate with these screenings.
So it is making a difference.
It is making a difference.
Absolutely.
And, you know, and like Jean had said, 80% of a child's learning comes from visual learning. And if we can help a child improve their vision, that's what this is all about.
It definitely is. Saving eyesight, helping
Yes.
parents, taking the cost out of it for some people as well. A well-rounded program. When is your next screening in our area?
Yeah, so this coming week, January 12th to 19th, the Lions Club is designated as Lions United Vision Days or Love Days. So next week we have 2 screenings at private elementary schools. One is the Tiller School and one is the Sea of Learning in Morehead City. And so we're looking forward to those events. And again, like you said, these KidSight USA Vision screenings are free. They are no cost to the schools, the parents. This is free screenings.
Definitely comes in handy in today's economy. Jean, if people want to learn more about KidSight, how do they reach out? How do they find this information?
Well, they can always reach out to NCLF, our organization that really runs this. They can contact myself, and we can give them, or Nan can give them a lot of information.
And they can also look up, excuse me, Jean, Lions KidSight USA, and
Yes.
look at that, and it shares all the information about this program and what we do.
Do you care to give your email addresses, phone numbers? What's the best way to contact
I can give my email. That would be fine.
Sure.
right
Tell
now.
the folks at home.
My email is goetz00@gmail.com.
G, the letter G,
Right.
your last name,
Right.
GOETZ,
Correct. 00
00
at Gmail.
at gmail.com. And for you, Nan?
My email is abejannclion@gmail.com.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for continuing to help children and help them have better eyesight. What a gift. All right, guys, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Valentina Wilson in your community.